The Phoenix Suns are paying Bradley Beal nearly $100 million just to go away. And now he's headed to the LA Clippers on a bargain deal that could reshape the Western Conference playoff picture. Bradley Beal, former All-Star, former $250 million man, just agreed to a buyout with the Phoenix Suns. Beal is given back $14 million of the $110 million deal left on his contract, and in return, the Suns are waiving him and likely stretching his remaining salary over 5 years. The final bill, roughly $97 million to not play for them. The move ends a short-lived, underwhelming chapter in Phoenix. Beal played just 106 games across 2 seasons with the Suns, averaging 17 points, his lowest mark since his rookie year. Despite a career-best 50% from the field and nearly 41% from 3, injuries and inconsistency defined his tenure. So what's next for Bradley Beal? He signed a 2-year, $11 million deal with the Clippers, and that includes a player option for 2026-2027. Let that sink in. Beal, a 3-time All-Star who once averaged over 30 points a game, is now making backup guard money. But this isn't Washington Beal anymore. He's no longer the primary option, no longer expected to drop 35 just to keep his team in games. In LA, Beal gets to do what he does best: score, play off the ball, and thrive in a system where he's not the focal point of the defense. He'll slot as the Clippers' starting shooting guard, replacing Norman Powell, who was shipped to Miami in a 3-team deal that brought John Collins over from Utah. At 6'4", with a silky jumper and underrated cutting instincts, Beal is a seamless fit alongside James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. Harden can handle playmaking, Kawhi takes on the toughest wing assignments, and Beal, he focuses on attacking closeouts, curling off screens, and knocking down threes. And let's not forget, the Clippers also added Brook Lopez and John Collins. That gives them balance across the board: size, spacing, defense, and now a proven scorer in Beal. Now, there are risks. Beal played just 49 games per season on average over the past 4 years. The availability concern is real. But at this price, 2 years, $11 million, it's a no-brainer gamble. If he's healthy, the Clippers just added a top-tier shot maker for less than what most teams pay for role players. From the Suns side, this wasn't just about Bradley Beal. It was about officially ending a failed experiment. Phoenix went 36-46 last season, missing the playoffs entirely despite having one of the most expensive rosters in NBA history. With Beal and Kevin Durant gone, Devin Booker left as a lone foundational piece, new GM Brian Gregory and head coach Jordan Ott are finally free to build something with structure, not just star names. The Kevin Durant trade brought in Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and 2 top 10 prospects in Kaman Maluach and Rasheer Fleming. And Beal's buyout? It gets Phoenix under both Tat's aprons, unlocking tools they haven't had in 2 years, like the $13 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception and the ability to aggregate salaries in trades again. But let's be clear, this teardown didn't happen because Phoenix wanted to rebuild. It happened because the super team flat out failed. The 4 horsemen of Phoenix's collapse. Number 1, mediocre results. From the moment Phoenix added Beal in 2023, the team's ceiling never matched the hype. In total, the Durant, Beal, Booker trio shared the court for just 78 regular season games, going 45-37 in those games, a 54% win percentage, equivalent to the 9th seed in the Western Conference. They also had 4 playoff games and went 0-4. They were outscored by 55 points over that stretch, with a +5 regular season margin and a -60 playoff point differential. Translation: even fully healthy, they were at best just average. And they were paying over $300 million per year to be average. Number 2, superstar incompatibility. The on-paper talent never translated to on-court chemistry. Beal's usage rate plummeted from 32% in Washington to 22% in Phoenix as he tried to fit alongside Devin Booker and KD. The impact? Minimal. When Booker and Durant played without Beal, Phoenix scored 120 points per 100 possessions. Add Beal to the lineup, same exact number, 120 points. Meanwhile, lineups with just Beal without Booker or KD scored 111 points per 100 possessions, bottom 10 efficiency in the league. Number 3, exorbitant spending. Matt Ishba gave the green light to spend, and the bill came due. From 2023 to 2025, the Suns spent a league-high $626 million on player salaries and tats, which not only led the league, but also is $51 million more than the Golden State Warriors, who were second. The Suns were also the only team in the NBA's top 11 spenders to go winless in the playoffs. Number 4, disastrous trades. To build the Durant, Beal, Booker trio, the Suns emptied the vault. To acquire KD and Bradley Beal, they gave up 5 first-round picks, 5 pick swaps, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Chris Paul. Combined, those outgoing players were later flipped to 7 more first-round picks by their new teams. That means Phoenix essentially traded the equivalent of 12 first-round picks and 6 pick swaps for 2 aging stars and now control 0 of their own picks until 2032. So in summary, the Beal era was short, expensive, and painful. Buying him out doesn't erase the damage, but at least stops the bleeding. 3 years ago, the Suns led the 2021 NBA Finals 2-0 and looked like a franchise on the rise. Now, they're stuck in no man's land with 1 star, no depth, and arguably the worst long-term outlook in the NBA. Sometimes cutting your losses is the only path forward. For the Suns, this is that moment. For the Clippers, it's a low-risk, high-reward move that could quietly become the steal of the offseason. That's why I label the Clippers around a B, getting a former volume scorer for just over $5 million. He's not the old Bradley Beal, but he doesn't need to be. So let us know in the comments. Did the Clippers just land a bargain star, or is Bradley Beal's best basketball behind him? Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay locked into the Cole Playbook for more NBA breakdowns like this.